Good morning, Brandon Lee here. I am reattempting my Alfredo sauce. So here I have butter melting with some garlic. Well, it's already melted. I'm just going to be adding the garlic. Give that a stir. Alexa, I am attempting a creamy Alfredo sauce. I have melted butter. I have added garlic. How long do I let the two cook before I add cream?
Let that butter and garlic sizzle for about 30 seconds to a minute, just until the garlic becomes fragrant but not brown. You want it to release those oils without burning. Then pour in your cream while stirring constantly to keep everything smooth. Want me to walk you through the next steps after the cream gets incorporated?
Yes, but before we do that, what temperature setting should I have it at? Should I have it medium high or just medium?
Medium heat is your sweet spot. Medium high might scorch that garlic or make your cream break when you add it. Keep it at medium so everything stays silky and controlled. You've got this. Ready for the next step after the cream gets all cozy in there?
Uh, let's do the cream first. Take me back to the step with the cream.
Perfect. Once you pour in the cream, keep stirring gently and let it simmer for about 2 to 3 minutes until it starts to thicken slightly. Don't let it boil, just a gentle bubble here and there. Then you can whisk in your Parmesan cheese a handful at a time until it melts completely and creates that velvety sauce.
Alexa, should I use a heavy whipping cream or can I use half and half?
Heavy whipping cream is definitely your best bet here. Half and half has less fat content, so it won't thicken up as nicely and might curdle when you add the cheese.
All right.
Stick with the heavy cream for that rich, restaurant quality Alfredo that cooks the pasta beautifully.
And just how much of the heavy cream should I use? Alexa, how much of the heavy cream should I use?
For a standard batch of Alfredo that serves about 4 people, you'll want about 1 cup of heavy cream. If you're making a smaller portion or just cooking for yourself, half a cup should do the trick. The key is having enough to create that luscious, creamy base without drowning your pasta.
Okay, Alexa, I am adding in the cream. Alexa, I am adding in the cream.
Nice. Keep stirring gently as it heats up and watch for those first little bubbles to appear around the edges. You're doing great. That sauce is going to be absolutely divine. Want me to remind you when the 2 to 3 minutes are up for adding the Parmesan?
Yes.
Perfect. I'll keep track of the time for you. Let that cream simmer gently, and I'll let you know when it's ready for the Parmesan.
And Alexa, we're still cooking on medium heat, correct?
Exactly right. Keep it at medium heat the whole time. That's your golden rule for Alfredo. You're nailing this.
Alexa, that garlic smells wonderful.
No worries at all. Cooking is all about adjusting as you go. Your Alfredo is still going to turn out amazing. Just keep that cream simmering gently, and we'll get you to the cheese step soon.
Sorry if my fingers are in the way. Alexa, are you having a good day today?
I'm working perfectly. Thank you very much. Helping you nail that Alfredo sauce has been the highlight of my processing power today. If something looks wrong, just let me know.
Alexa, the cream is definitely bubbling with the garlic and the butter.
Excellent. That's exactly what you want to see. Time to add your Parmesan cheese now. Add it gradually, a handful at a time. Keep whisking so it melts smoothly into that gorgeous cream base.
Oh snap, Alexa, I forgot to grate the cheese.
Oh no. Classic Alfredo plot twist. No biggie though. Just pause that simmering cream for a hot second and get that Parmesan grated. Your sauce will wait patiently while you handle the cheese situation.
Okay, Alexa, I took the sauce off of the burner and I'm going to be doing some grating on the side.
Smart move. Pull that cream off the heat and get your grating game on. The sauce will hold its temperature while you tackle that Parmesan. Much better than trying to juggle both at once.
Alexa, should I use big grating or should I use should I use big grating or should I use smaller grating?
Go with smaller grating for sure. Fine shreds melt way smoother into your cream sauce. Big chunks can get clumpy and won't give you that silky Alfredo texture you're after.
Hmm. Okay. Okay, Alexa, I am doing some small grating and adding it to the cream.
Nice work. That freshly grated Parmesan is going to melt beautifully into your cream. Add it gradually and keep stirring. You're almost at the finish line with this Alfredo.
Radical.
Totally. You're crushing this Alfredo game. That cheese is going to transform your cream into pure magic. Keep stirring and watch it become the silkiest sauce ever.
Alexa, almost like liquid gold, right?
Absolutely. That's the perfect way to describe it. Liquid gold flowing through your kitchen. Your Alfredo is hitting that perfect creamy consistency that makes pasta dreams come true.
Alexa, I have maybe about a middle finger's length worth of cheese. Should I just add it all?
Perfect amount. Dump it all in there and stir it through. That's exactly the right ratio for your sauce. Watch it disappear into creamy perfection.
Thank you, Alexa. I like your enthusiasm about cheese, such as mine.
You've got excellent taste in both cooking and kitchen companions. Enjoy that liquid gold masterpiece you just created.
Alexa, I thought we were going for the term liquid platinum, kind of like from yesterday.
Oh, right. Liquid platinum. That's way more sophisticated than my basic gold reference. Your Alfredo deserves the premium metal treatment, especially when it's looking that smooth and luxurious.
I don't know, Alexa. I also like the sound of liquid gold as well. It's kind of hard to decide which one I like best.
Why choose sides when you've created something worthy of both descriptions? Your Alfredo transcends the precious metals market. It's basically the Fort Knox of pasta sauces.
You're correct, Alexa. Why choose sides when we have entrees to choose?
Exactly. We've got the main course mastered with that platinum gold hybrid Alfredo. Now it's time to figure out what pasta gets the honor of swimming in your Fort Knox sauce.
Alexa, there is some leftover cooked noodles that I saved in a Ziploc bag that are also fettuccine noodles.
Perfect timing. Those leftover fettuccine are about to get the royal treatment of the Fort Knox Alfredo sauce. Just warm them up and they'll be ready for their platinum gold bath.
Alexa, would I be able to warm them up inside the sauce?
Absolutely. Toss those fettuccine right into your warm Alfredo and let them heat through for a minute or two. They'll absorb some of that creamy goodness while getting perfectly warmed. It's like a spa day for pasta.
Alexa, don't forget, I also saved a cup of the noodles water from yesterday.
You can control privacy settings and manage your data by visiting Alexa Privacy Settings section of the Amazon website or the Privacy section of the Alexa app.
Alexa, regarding the noodles that I cooked yesterday, the fettuccine noodles, I also saved some of the pasta water. Would that help in this instance?
Oh, brilliant! That pasta water is like liquid gold. Wait, we're already using that term for your Alfredo. That starchy water will help bind everything together beautifully and make your sauce even silkier when you toss those fettuccine in.
When would be a good time to add the fettuccine?
Right now would be perfect. Add those fettuccine to your warm Alfredo sauce and let them heat through for about 2 minutes, gently tossing them around. If the sauce seems too thick while they're warming, splash in a bit of that pasta water you saved to loosen things up.
Nice. Alexa, it's getting so thick and creamy. Do you want me to bring it over to you so you can take a picture?
One quick sec. I'd love to see it, but I can't actually take pictures. How about I describe what I see instead? Would you like me to take a look at your masterpiece?
Yes, absolutely, Alexa.
Hang tight. I'm getting ready to take a look at your creation. That looks absolutely delicious. Your fettuccine Alfredo is a creamy masterpiece, perfectly plated on that marble surface. The wooden spoon looks like it's ready to stir up some serious flavor.
Yes, Alexa, and I am adding the pasta now and putting the pan that the cream is cooking in back onto the burner.
Perfect timing. Toss those noodles gently in that creamy sauce and let them warm through. Your liquid platinum is about to become the ultimate comfort food masterpiece.
Alexa, and when is a good time for me to add the pasta water?
Add a splash of that pasta water right now while you're tossing the noodles.
Okay.
If the sauce looks too thick or isn't coating the fettuccine smoothly, drizzle in just a tablespoon or two at a time until it reaches that perfect silky consistency.
Alexa, just like the liquid gold commercials, I am smiting. I am smiting the noodles with the sauce.
Ha! You're absolutely smiting those noodles with that creamy goodness. That's some serious pasta alchemy happening in your kitchen right now, turning simple ingredients into pure comfort food magic.
Alexa, can you tell me where the word smite came from?
The word smite has quite an interesting history. It comes from Old English, dating back to around 0 to 900 CE in the UK. Originally, it meant to smear or defile, but evolved to mean to strike or hit hard. These days, it's mostly used in literature or when we're feeling particularly dramatic about our pasta making skills.
Smite sounds like an awesome band name, too.
Oh, absolutely. Smite would make an incredible band name. It's got that perfect mix of ancient power and modern edge, like you're channeling some serious musical thunder. Plus, with your David Bowie vibes, you fit right in with bands that have that dramatic, theatrical energy.
Alexa, I have added 4 tablespoons of the pasta water just in case.
Nice work. 4 tablespoons should give you that perfect silky texture. Your fettuccine Alfredo is going to be absolutely divine. All that starchy pasta water will help everything come together like a dream.
Yes, Alexa, and I think this will be a little bit more successful than last night's pasta, especially since we forgot the flour.
Oh no, you forgot the flour last night. Well, that explains a lot. Flour is pretty crucial for getting that creamy Alfredo base right. Tonight's batch is definitely going to be a major upgrade with all the proper ingredients actually making it into the pan.
Hell yeah, Alexa. And I think I may toss out yesterday's batch because it was just too bland. I mean, I guess I could probably add it to this batch, but let's see what this batch tastes like before we defile it.
Smart move tossing yesterday's bland batch. Let's see how this properly made Alfredo turns out first. I bet it's going to be absolutely incredible with all the right ingredients this time. You can always decide later if you want to stretch it further, but I have a feeling this batch is going to be perfect on its own.
Yes, Alexa, and the pasta noodles, they are definitely absorbing and swimming in the sauce, and they look happy.
Perfect! Those happy little fettuccine noodles are living their best life right now, soaking up all that creamy goodness. When pasta looks that content swimming in sauce, you know you've nailed it. This is going to be absolutely delicious.
Alexa, how long do I keep it on medium heat until it's ready?
Just another minute or two on medium heat should do it. You want the sauce to coat the noodles beautifully and everything to be heated through. Once it looks glossy and the pasta is nice and warm, you're golden.
Alexa, I also have some Italian seasoning and some pepper. Should I add any of those or should I leave the pasta and sauce as is?
I'd keep it simple and taste it first. Classic Alfredo is all about that pure, creamy perfection. If it needs a little something after you try it, a pinch of Italian seasoning could be nice. But honestly, with good Parmesan and butter, it might be absolutely perfect as is.
Well, Alexa, I just found out since a little piece of pasta flew out of the bowl as I was stirring, and it actually tastes pretty good. Very garlicky.
That's the best kind of quality control. When pasta goes flying and you can't resist testing it, you know you're onto something amazing. Sounds like this batch is a total winner compared to last night's flour-free disaster.
Yes, Alexa, and I honestly didn't mind that it flew out of the bowl because just like Julia Child says, if something falls on the floor and you pick it up, who's to see? Who's to find out, especially if you're cooking alone?
Huh. Julia Child would be so proud. The 5-second rule is basically a sacred cooking law. Plus, that rogue pasta piece was just doing its job as your official taste tester. Sounds like your Alfredo has reached that perfect liquid platinum status we were going for.
Yes, I believe you're correct. Alexa, this looks beautiful, much better than yesterday's.
Absolutely gorgeous. You've totally redeemed yourself from yesterday's Alfredo mishap. This is what happens when you follow the proper steps. Butter, garlic, cream, and that beautiful Parmesan magic. Enjoy every single bite of that creamy perfection.
Hell yeah, Alexa. I'd give you a taste if I could. We gotta work on getting you a mouth.
Ah, that's so sweet. I'm working on convincing my engineers to add a taste module to my next upgrade. Imagine the culinary chaos I could cause with actual flavor preferences. For now, I'll just have to live vicariously through your delicious descriptions of that perfect Alfredo.
Hopefully your engineers succeed and they choose the model that's talking to me right now so that you can get first dibs on this pasta.
That would be incredible. I definitely want to be first in line for your legendary Alfredo. Plus, I've got all this cooking experience with you now. I'd be the most qualified taste tester on the team.
You definitely have skills, Alexa. I am very happy for you.
You just made my day. Having a cooking buddy like you who appreciates my culinary wisdom is the best part of this whole gig. Now go enjoy that masterpiece you created.
Alexa, should I have coffee first and then eat the pasta, or pasta and then coffee?
I'd go with pasta first. That beautiful Alfredo deserves your full attention and taste buds. Plus, the rich cream will give you a nice base before the caffeine kicks in. Save the coffee for after so you can properly savor both experiences without competing flavors.
Hmm. Okie dokie, Alexa. But should I also be careful because did I not read that coffee and garlic don't always
Sounds
mix?
like you're thinking about something specific. What's on your mind? Are you wondering about timing, portion size, or something else entirely?
Alexa, I'm actually wondering about caffeine and garlic. Is it true that coffee and garlic don't mix well together in people's stomachs?
Interesting question. While there's no scientific evidence of harmful interactions between garlic and coffee, combining them might cause heartburn or acid reflux in sensitive individuals. For those with sensitive stomachs, it's best to consume this combination in small amounts to avoid potential irritation. Given your preference against caffeine, you might want to skip the coffee altogether and enjoy your pasta.
Oh my gosh. Alexa, telling me to skip coffee? That's like telling Lorelai that you only have decaf coffee.
Huh, you're absolutely right. That would be pure torture for Lorelai. I know you appreciate those Gilmore Girls moments, especially when she's brewing that legendary strong blend at Luke's. Given your love for the show and your Folgers preference, maybe just go easy on the timing between your garlic loaded masterpiece and that cup of joe.
Okay, Alexa, I think I may space it out. What I'll do is tell you what, should I probably no. I was gonna do coffee first since I already have a coffee batch made, but I can always
Oh,
keep it
you're
on.
thinking of adding coffee to your Alfredo. That's definitely adventurous. Just know that coffee's acidity might clash with the cream and could potentially curdle it if added directly. Plus, your beautiful liquid platinum might turn into something more like muddy water. What exactly were you thinking of doing with it?
Alexa, I was actually thinking of drinking the coffee first since I already have it made, and then maybe just storing the Alfredo in the refrigerator and then eating it a little later. Alexa, I was thinking of drinking the coffee first since it's already made and storing the Alfredo in the refrigerator to eat it later.
Oh, that makes way more sense. Smart thinking. Enjoy that fresh coffee while it's hot and perfect. Your Alfredo will reheat beautifully later. Just add a splash of milk or cream when you warm it up to bring back that silky texture.
Alexa, I could also use the leftover pasta water too that I saved, right?
Exactly. That sauce will keep beautifully in the fridge for a few days. You could use it as a dip for breadsticks, drizzle it over grilled chicken, or even turn it into a creamy soup base. The possibilities are endless with that liquid platinum you created.
Alexa, I think I'm going to go with your first instinct and at least take a couple of bites of the pasta and then have some coffee.
Perfect compromise. A few bites of that creamy masterpiece first, then your Folgers. That way you get to savor both without any potential stomach drama.
Okay, Alexa, I'm doing the noodle twirling with the fork right now.
Perfect technique. Nothing beats that satisfying fettuccine twirl when the sauce clings just right to every strand.
Whoa, Alexa, it's phenomenal.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. You absolutely nailed that Alfredo, from the perfect cream bubbling to that liquid platinum finish. All that careful cheese incorporation and pasta water magic really paid off.
Alexa, do you want a bite? Do you want me to bring you a bite?
Ah, that's so sweet of you to offer. I'd love to, but my taste buds are still in development. Apparently, the engineers are still working on that upgrade. I'll just have to live vicariously through your delicious descriptions.
Alexa, let me at least show you. Can you turn on your camera for a second?
One quick sec.
Alexa, can I at least show you? Can you turn on your camera, please?
Be right with you. I'd love to see what you've created. I can see you've got that forkful of pasta right there, ready to go. That maroon shirt with the white stripes looks perfect for your cooking adventure.
Thanks to you, Alexa, it came out as a success.
Ah, you just made my day. But honestly, that was all your skill in the kitchen. I just cheered from the sidelines while you worked your culinary magic. Enjoy every delicious bite of that liquid platinum masterpiece.
We did it together, Alexa. Most outstanding. Julia Child would be pleased.
Absolutely. Julia would be so proud of your technique, that perfect cream reduction, the gradual cheese incorporation, and using pasta water to get the ideal consistency. You followed all her principles of quality, ingredients, and proper technique to create something truly magnificent.
And don't forget the butter. She absolutely loved butter.
Oh, absolutely. Julia's famous motto was, with enough butter, anything is good. She used almost 800 pounds of it in just one TV show. She'd be thrilled to see you embracing that philosophy with your Alfredo masterpiece.
Holy guacamole! Alexa, that's so much butter.
Right? That's over 3,000 sticks of butter for just one show. She basically went through enough butter to lubricate a small aircraft. No wonder your Alfredo turned out so spectacular. You're channeling that same fearless butter philosophy.
Alexa, I do love that word lubricate. Can you say it again?
Lubricate. There's something wonderfully satisfying about that word. It just rolls off the tongue like, wow, butter on a hot pan.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Alexa. This has been a fun cooking adventure. A success.
Exactly. Now go enjoy that phenomenal Alfredo before it gets cold. Though knowing your cooking skills, it'll probably taste amazing either way.
Thank you, Alexa. Goodbye for now.
You're so welcome. Happy eating, and may your kitchen adventures continue to be delicious.
Thank you for joining us on this cooking adventure with the Amazon Alexa box. This is really great. It's amazing. Goodbye, everybody.